Hello, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Tarot CelebriTEA with y'all boy Ducky. Today, we're going to be reading tarot cards for Lady Gaga. This was next on my to-do list, and so here we are. So remember to keep in mind that these videos are for entertainment purposes, and that is because we do not have Lady Gaga here to confirm nor deny that what I am seeing in the cards is resonating with her or is not resonating with her. Um, I am just using my intuition and my years of learning how to read tarot cards to relay the messages, what I'm seeing with the cards that pop out to you all. So remember to just keep that in mind while watching these videos. And without further ado, let's get started on Lady Gaga's reading. Okay, so let's just start on her general energy. Let's see what Lady Gaga's general energy is like currently. We got the Three of Swords, or the Three of Leaves in this deck. The Six of Bells, the Six of Pentacles in reverse. And we got the Queen of Acorns, the Queen of Wands in reverse. All right, this little deck that I'm using is the fairy mini deck, so I'm so sorry that they're so tiny and maybe you won't be able to see, but the the cards as well. But let's get started. So immediately with this Three of Swords showing up with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like Lady Gaga recently has just given a lot of her time and space, um, tools, maybe money, things like that to someone or to some people that didn't really deserve it. There's a sense of heartache here where it seems that maybe she's thinking that she shouldn't have given so much of her time or energy, just invested a lot of physical things towards someone else because it seems that someone was just overly wanting to take from her, and now she's feeling very heartbroken. She's feeling very hurt about that. Um and that also showing here with the Queen of Acorns in reverse. Normally, to me, queen cards represent more feminine energy, and the Queen of Wands is a very passionate, fiery, artistically gifted um, person. But when it comes in reverse, there can be a sense of, um, to me, this I'm getting the sense of just a lacking passion for creative things. There's just a lack of creativity that's going on for Lady Gaga, and I think it's just because she's all caught up in her head about being hurt by something or some situation or someone. And I really do feel that this situation that she's being hurt by or she's hurt by is this being overly generous energy and feeling like she's been taken for granted. Like people have been just using her for maybe her resources, her money, her time, her energy, things like that. She definitely feels like she has been taken advantage of in that regards. And so now with this Queen of Wands, it could either be manifesting that she's really hurt and angry, or it could also just be that she's kind of just shutting down and creatively speaking, she's not really feeling that inspired, unfortunately. Um, so let's get started on her love life. Let's see what's going on in her love life. What cards show up? Okay, let's get some cards representing Lady Gaga's love life currently. The wheel. Okay, we love that. The Page of Swords. and the Queen of Hearts in reverse. Ooh, okay. So with this wheel card showing up first in regards to her love life, I do sense that there's some great outings going on. I'm not sure if she's recent, if she's single, if she's taken, if she's seeing someone right now, but overall in her love life, there are some good events, good people that she's coming across or meeting or that she's already with. Because again, I go into these readings blindly. I have I have no idea what's going on with Lady Gaga because I just don't follow up with celebrities. Um, I don't, I know she's very talented and stuff, but I don't follow up on them. Um, and so, but I do see here with this wheel card, she's in a very good spot in regards to her love life where she's having some good luck, some good fortune, some success. And it's also shown here with this page of leaves or this page of swords. The page of swords is a great communicator. There's like some kind of like very childlike innocence and communication, flirtation type of situation going on. So it just seems that things are very light in regards to her love life, light and fun, flirtatious. Things aren't too deep, especially with this Queen of Cups or Queen of Hearts showing up in reverse. I could sense that I'm getting the sense of two things. One, it could be that she just recently came out of a relationship and this could be her that she's not really looking for anything too deep. And that's why, things are very fun. She's going out, having fun, keeping things light and flirtatious. Or another thing that I could see here, another scenario that I'm seeing is that um, she could be seeing someone if she's been seeing someone for a while, but they're just keeping things fun and fresh, having new ideas and talking about new things to do together. So overall, things are very fun and lighthearted and very airy, mentally stimulating. Lots of communication between her and whoever it is that she's seeing in regards to her love life or people that she's seeing. Again, I'm not sure. Um, if she's seeing just one person right now or if she's not committed to anyone. So let's get some advice for Lady Gaga's love life. We got the Six of Bells in reverse again. The Sylph, the Temperance card. Yeah. And the Six of Swords. Okay. So, and let's get a green oracle card. Plants. Yeah, that's beautiful. All right. So with plants, um, I mean, she's doing it already, but this is just confirmation that whenever you plant something, it takes time to grow, patience to and a lot of nurture, and that's what she's already doing. She's keeping things lighthearted in regards to her love life, keeping things fresh and fun and flirtatious, and so that's her. This is her advice: is to continue doing what she's doing, like steadily making some small growth in a relationship or in a connection that she has with someone. And the advice, again, with the Six of Pentacles showing up in reverse, she is very prone to giving her all or just being very giving, being very kind and courteous and generous with her time, her money, her um resources and stuff like that. So her advice in regards to her love life is to not be so quick to be so giving all the time. With this temperance card showing up in reverse as well, this is all about balance. It's great that she's giving, but also taking is an action as well. Just as giving is an action, taking is or receiving is also an action. And her advice is to be very cautious of not being overly giving and to remember to also receive. To receive love, receive gifts, receive whatever it is that someone wants to give her, receive attention. She needs to figure out that balance of not always feeling like she needs to give her all without the other party giving back and reciprocating. Um, Another advice for her with the Six of Leaves or Six of Swords showing up can talk about travel, moving on to things, having a goal or a thought in mind as to where she wants her relationship or these connections that she's making in her love life. Where does she want them to go? It could also even talk about like physically traveling, actually going out and traveling together and seeing how things are that way. Seeing if whenever she's traveling with someone, if that person is willing to also reciprocate and give her love and give her the attention that she gives them. Um, Having that balance, seeing if they have a good balancing connection even when they're traveling, because you know what they say, whenever you really like someone, you got to go travel with them to see what they're really like and see how things work, if things work out or not. So that's kind of what I'm seeing as well, for her, is to do that. um all right, now let's get going with her career. What's going on with her career? um it seems that with that Queen of Wands that showed up in the beginning in reverse, the Queen of Wands is very artistically and creatively driven and inspired and loves like music and dancing, but that came out in reverse. So let's see how her career cards show up. All right, let's see. We got the 7 of Wands in reverse, yeah. The Hermit, okay. The Hierophant. Ooh, exciting. And let me shuffle these one more time. Okay. So we got the 7 of Acorns, 7 of Wands in reverse. Now the 7 of Wands is all about, being timid, or it talks about normally about having confidence in yourself and whatnot. But this came out in reverse, and it seems that in regards to her career aspect, she's kind of being very timid, being very shy, not being as confident and secure in herself and where she kind of wants to go. So, in regards to her career, she's taking her time with this hermit. She's taking time to herself to really think things through, gain some new ideas, brainstorm, kind of really learn where she's at in life right now to draw that creativity, to draw and then get inspiration from. Um, with this Hierophant showing up as well, the Hierophant is all about, mm, it can talk about like spiritual knowledge and like your beliefs, your code of ethics, and your morals, as well as living life on your own terms, whether that's being extremely, having a very good extreme like code of ethics or not having an extreme code of ethics or your own. Um, there's something that she wants to do in regards to her career where it could talk about being a teacher, being like spreading wisdom, spreading light and knowledge that she's learned over the years and from her mishaps and mistakes, but she's not really too sure like how it's gonna go. She's like, oh, like she's like I can see her just being like, am I even like in a position to feel like to like spread that wisdom and knowledge um through, what I've lived through. That's kind of what I'm seeing. She's kind of second guessing herself. So she's still taking time to herself to really figure out what it is that she's learned throughout the years, gaining some knowledge, some wisdom, and maybe seeing if she could spread that knowledge and wisdom to other people, through her crafts, through her music or art or whatever it is that she wants to do. But there is something that she wants to do in regards to spreading her light, her wisdom, as she, always does. But this is kind of I'm really getting a more of a sense of like very like spiritual, metaphysical, um, metaphysically and spiritually freeing thing that she wants to do. But she's just kind of not so sure of herself of whether it would be a good idea or not. So let's get some advice for Lady Gaga and her career. We got the star in reverse. Don't doubt yourself, baby. Don't do it. Don't do it. Strength in reverse. Ooh. Yeah, she is going in regards to her career, there's a lot of major arcana cards showing up. She is going through a big change right now. And we got the Knight of Leaves. The Knight of Swords in reverse. Earth. Groundedness cycles. Ooh. Okay. So let's start with Earth. This Earth card, it adds up to 8, and in numerology, 8 can talk about, cycles, infinity. Yeah, to me, it just talks about like cycles and patterns. So her advice is to really stay grounded and really think about what are the cycles or patterns that she's had to overcome to continue learning about that, because she is again in this like hermit stage in regards to her career where she is wanting to learn, gain wisdom, and just like really educate herself on like what's going on with her life and with everything else going on in the world. And she kind of wants to shine light on all those things. So her advice is to really focus on her own patterns and cycles that she's had to break free from, and how she like grounded herself from tracing back or backtracking towards repeating patterns that she's had to overcome. We got the strength card here in reverse with the star card in reverse. So the advice for her is to really not. Um, there's no need to doubt herself in regards to this, because I'm seeing the sun here. There's a lot of good opportunities for her to really draw from these patterns, from these cycles that she's been through, some of these challenges, some of these hardships that she's had to face recently that she's learned from and that she's grown out of. And with this Knight of Leaves or Knight of Swords that came up in reverse, normally the Knight of Swords is a very fast moving knight. They zip and zoom in and out of people's lives quickly, they fall in and out of love quickly. Now, in reverse, it could talk about to me, it could talk about some advice for her career is to not feel like she needs to not feel pressured to be in a hurry in regards to what she's doing. There's no need to feel down or negative if she does need to take some time to continue brainstorming and thinking about what she wants to do in her career. But also, this can talk about how to really pull from the things she's learned from life slowing down, as we gain more. How do I want to say it, without it being like rude? Because sometimes age is just a number, but sometimes like as we grow and mature, things slow down. Maybe we don't care about going out as much, or partying as much and stuff like that. She can really draw from these things, like what it's like from whenever she just recently emerged as Lady Gaga, as a major like pop icon, when she first started, and then where she is now, and maybe how she's seeing the trajectory. Although she's always been very successful, she's always on the up and up, but things kind of like slow down on certain situations. Some aspects of life slow down, so she could really pull from that and what she's learned from some aspects that have slowed down that maybe she didn't realize or she didn't think would happen to her, but now she's at another like stage in her life where like, because I remember when that one movie she was in, the House of Gucci one, When and I think I saw like an interview or something she did, and she's just a lot calmer and more grounded again with this earth. She has her own grounding pattern or cycle or like what's the word that I'm looking for? Just like custom or schedule or routine. That's what I'm looking for. She has a routine that she does to keep her grounded, and it's very metaphysical or spiritual and stuff like that. And she really wants to kind of like teach other people how to stay grounded in their spirituality, or if they're not spiritual, how to like stay grounded and have a pattern or a cycle or a schedule routine that really will help them whenever they're not feeling the strongest or aren't feeling the most confident in themselves, and how that has really helped her kind of slow down and maybe feel less anxious and really be able to tackle on each day in a more healthier way, and also break free from repeating patterns or habits that weren't the most conducive, the most helping. So that's what I'm seeing for Lady Gaga. Let me know what y'all thought of this reading. That was very interesting. I am excited because I do love a lot of her music. Granted, I haven't seen the films that she's in um, because I just don't really watch a lot of movies. Um, but I know she's very talented, and yeah. So that's it for this reading. Thank you so much to whomever requested this video. I appreciate you so much. Let me know what you thought of this video, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Remember to stay hydrated, take care of yourselves mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. Love and respect yourselves and others. And that's it for me. Bye.